Patriot Racing.
We drive to be
Better.
Smarter.
Faster.
Patriot Racing was started 2 years ago with the purpose of getting students interested in STEM and engineering fields.
Today at Patriot Racing, we use our advanced knowledge in STEM to come up with innovative ways to go better, smarter, faster.
Year after year, Patriot Racing has grown in popularity and size. This year, we're more competitive than ever.
In order to account for the large size that the team has grown to, we got 2 cars. We split the team into 2 groups, red team and blue team. We are still one team, just with 2 groups working on the 2 different cars. This gives each student plenty of tasks to do.
My name is Sam Andrzejewski. This is my second year on Patriot Racing. I'm a driver for Blue Team and I also work on the electrical systems of the car.
My name is Adam Bastian. I'm a seasoned veteran on the team, been here for 3 years. I work with electrical, mechanical, and I'm just a jack of all trades.
My name is Kyle Cash, and this is my first year on Patriot Racing. I work on the mechanical aspect of the car as well as marketing for the team.
My name is Ethan Culver. I work on the mechanical aspects of the car and I've been on the team for 3 years.
My name is Jay Dickerson. This is my first season on the team. I work on body design, but specifically the nose cone.
My name is Matthew Doe, and this is my first year on the team. My main job is to CAD model and 3D print parts, but I'm an extra set of hands for any work that needs to be done.
My name is Brooke Keeter. This is my second year on Patriot Racing, and I work on mechanical, electrical, and organization components of the team.
My name is Blake Young. This is my 3rd year on the team, and I am mostly a driver.
The thing that Greenpower has taught me is how to better manage my time. It's shown me how important it is in a project to make a detailed list of what you're going to do, when you're going to do it, and how you're going to do it so that everything gets done the first time the right way.
One life lesson I learned through Patriot Racing is public speaking. Believe it or not, I used to be shy and an introvert, but now I'm more confident talking in front of this camera and crowds. Most people never master this, but I'm on my way to it.
Patriot Racing has taught me how to deal with different kinds of people. My team is made up of people with different social skills, different skill sets, and people with differing opinions. With this life lesson, I now know how to deal with people from different backgrounds so I can work with everyone and get the job done.
A life lesson I learned is that if you really want to do something, you've got to step up and put your name out there in order to be able to do it.
Something Patriot Racing has taught me is that your idea is not always the best. If you work together with others, you can find out what's best for the team.
One life lesson I learned through Patriot Racing is the importance of professional connections. I can talk to executives and engineers now and be comfortable. It helps me to apply for future jobs, for colleges, and get any real-world experience that I need.
From my time on Patriot Racing, I have learned to be a self-starter. This way, each team member is allowed a leadership position as well as take on responsibilities.
Through Patriot Racing, I have learned that you should never give up. Whether if you win or crash in a race, you should always strive to be the best that you can.
Over the past 3 years, Patriot Racing has seen it all. We've won big, but we've crashed big. Yet we've still grown together as a family. Not all teams are like this, though. Some teams get stuck in the ruts after troubles. We created an onboarding program in hopes to help teams get through these problems and get to races and have fun just like we do. We helped one team get through a problem they had at a race. They ended up beating us at that race. That's okay though, because everyone had fun, which is the name of the sport.
To outsmart our competition, we always have to be thinking of ways to be better than our previous season.
At the beginning of the season, we started to work on our car. The first decision we made was to cut weight out of our car.
Weight reduction was necessary to lighten the car to make it go faster. To decide what we needed to cut out of the car, we analyzed the frame to see what supports were necessary to take an impact during a collision during a race, and then we decided what to cut out of the car. Altogether, we had a weight reduction of about 20 to 30 pounds.
This season, I was tasked with coming up with the body design. As a team, we took a lot of things into consideration. We wanted to be aerodynamic, lightweight, and the cool effect we are known for. For aerodynamics, we made the body as close to the frame as possible, as well as making new back axle brackets.
The rear axle brackets are an innovative design for the car this year. They sit flush with the frame of the car, allowing for better aerodynamics and easier adjustment on race day.
To keep the car lightweight, we did a carbon fiber vinyl wrapped plastic. This gave us a lightweight option while maintaining the look we wanted.
My job was to come up with an innovative design for a nose cone. Last year, it was hard for us to align the steering. This year, I came up with a removable nose cone. The nose and top of the car is removable for easier transport. It also allows for easier access to electrical components, which have been moved to the front of the car this season.
My job on Blue Team this year was to come up with innovative ways to use electrical components. One thing that was important to me was having the driver to be able to access our key, circuit breaker, and any auxiliary switches. In order to accomplish this task, I came up with the concept for a dashboard. Our dashboard holds our on-off switch, 5 auxiliary switches, and located to the left of it is our circuit breaker. Moving these components to the front of the car gives our driver full control over our car.
To hold all our electrical components, we must have parts to hold them. I designed them with the CAD software developed by Siemens Solid Edge. I designed the current sensor, the motor temperature sensor, the laser alignment holders, and the steering wheel, all of which we 3D printed.
One of the most innovative things we did is the steering wheel. It has a display that gives us current information about the car, including voltage output from the car batteries, motor temperature, and motor RPM.
Another innovation was the printed circuit board. I designed a layout for the printed circuit board that allowed for it to be more streamlined and fit better in the back of the car.
I soldered and attached all the components onto the PCB. I learned to solder from a local company in an 8-hour course.
After our car was completed, we realized the car needed a name. We decided on the name The Rival because our car is everyone's rival.
Once our car was finished, the next important part was to complete driver training. We train our drivers how to overtake cars and maximize efficiency. To train our drivers to drive at their best, I have them learn flags, how to take turns, how to pass, and quite literally walk them through the track.
Our project plan includes Gantt charts, which is a combination of timelines and a to-do list so that everyone on the team knows what they need to do and when they need to do it by. We have specific checklists for each person because everyone has different roles on the team. One of the ways that we hold people accountable is by making them initial by their completed task.
On the surface, Greenpower looks like we just build and race cars, but it's much deeper than that. We need a business plan. A business plan is used to guide us for funds for safety equipment, uniforms, go-fast parts, and anything else we need for our car.
This first section details the revenue that we have this year with money left over from last year and money from current sponsorships. That adds up to be $10,800. This section details all of our spending for this season, and it has the individual costs of all the parts that we bought, the total of $2,040. This details how much we spent on uniforms this year. And in this last section, we show how much we expect to spend in the future, with $5,000 going to an out-of-state race and $1,000 going to parts to repair a car. If you add up all of these subtotals, you get our total expenses of $9,080 for the year. And if you subtract that from our revenue, we get our current balance of $1,720.
Patriot Racing has a fairly decent budget, and that's due to all our strong corporate partnerships. We don't look just for sponsors, but for partners. It's a two-way street in which, when they give to us, we give back to them. We talk to them at corporate events, like we spoke to American Society of Mechanical Engineers, and more recently to MTSI. We talk to them about our cars, what we do, and Greenpower as a whole.
Social media is important so we can get our name out there to potential sponsors and recognize current ones. We do this by regularly uploading and posting on Twitter and Instagram. This is important so people know who we are and what we're doing as a team.
One question we get asked is, what are our goals for this season?
So our goals for this year are to learn more, do more work in CAD, and to help teach the newer generation of racers.
With the donations given to us by our sponsors, we would like to get a third car that we could use with our onboarding program.
We're often asked what makes us unique as a team.
There are several things that make us unique. One of these is the fact that we are student-led. Our mentors only guide us. They do not do any physical work on the car. Another thing that is unique is our innovative ideas, from our weight reduction techniques to a removable nose cone. We strive to be better, smarter, and faster, and that's what makes us Patriot Racing.